All right, welcome back. It was a huge district matchup in Class 4A Division II, and would have been a battle of unbeatens if Rockport Fulton had played spoiler last week. Now, Sinton, ranked number 5 in the state, took Cuero's ranking after the Gobblers fell to Rockport last week, blew a 3-touchdown lead. Keep that in mind. Here, Cuero's Jackson Marie going to connect with Walker Dietz. Second touchdown of the game, ties it. Sinton answers back, though, a score of their own. Micah Green in. Now, Cuero getting on the board here with a big one. Sinton was up 20 in the second half, 55-35, but Cuero rallies and blocks a field goal to end it. The Pirates handed their first loss of the season. Pop the score. Final 56-55, a heartbreaker for the Pirates. All right, now let's get back over to Buck Stadium. Veterans Memorial taking on Donna. Now, Donna, they took their lumps some in this district, but they came to play tonight, especially in the first half. Vets with their second drive. The Eagles' Anthony Winans rolling out to Daniel Munoz for the score, made it 7-0. Now, the defense had a strong first half. Lanny Wilson always has his guys ready to play, and the Skins not able to get much on this one. In fact, they lose yardage on that one. Wilson fired up, always is. Now, the offense, though, they had their issues in the first half. We go to the second, it's still only 7-0. Now, they got Ryan Carmona. He's one of the best kickers in the area, if not the best. Putting it through, made it 10-0. But right before the half, again, Donna couldn't do much offensively, but here they do. Luke Guerrero going to go deep to Evan Rosales. That put him deep inside Eagles territory. The 10 seconds to go until the half, trying to get something on the board, but Guerrero going to lose it here. The Eagles recover. Thought Big Frank Rodriguez might take it back to the house. Eventually tripped up. Now, Vets, they do get it going in the second half. I imagine Ben Bittner probably wasn't very happy at the break. Let's take a look at the final. Eagles, they take care of business in the long run, 46-0, the final. Let's head down to Kingsville. Falfurrias paying a visit to Santa Gertrudis Academy tonight out at Javelina Stadium. Here, the Lions, Santa Gertrudis, Carlos Diaz with a big run right at the camera. First down. Look out, Maitland. Then Diaz again. He already got him deep. Frank Galvan says, hey, get it right back to him. Gonna punch it in for the score. SGA goes up 7-0. Now, Falfurrias trying to answer, but the jerseys, Lions were all over that snap, and they end up getting the fumble. Jorge Morelos there. Now, that drive would end, though, in this, a foul fumble recovery. Little fumble rooski earlier, David Trevino there, and the Jerseys defense, though, coming up with a stop here. This was a good game for a while, and in the end, though, it's SGA that pulls away. Let's take a look at that final 29-14. All right, how about the Taft Greyhounds, 3A Division II, down in the Valley, taking on Santa Rosa. Here we pick it up 7-0 Warriors. Ryan Ortiz taking a big hit from Santa Rosa. Then the sophomore rolling to his right, trying to find his man in the end zone, and he does, but it was ruled no catch, out of bounds. So still 7-0 Santa Rosa. Now a crazy sequence here. That is a fumble, and then it was kind of a mess, but Taft eventually falls to Santa Rosa, final 21-7. All right, let's get over to Skidmore-Tynan and Riviera. Seahawks looking for a home win, welcoming in the Bobcats here. Riviera with a pick, Seferino Gutierrez getting that one for Coffer. Jay Alamon coming over from Incarnate Word Academy to lead the Seahawks. But here, it's another turnover. Skidmore-Tynan putting the ball on the grass. Jaden Soto going to recover for Coffer. So the defense hanging in there with some turnovers. Skidmore-Tynan obviously not happy with that. The Bobcats here trying to move it on the ground, breaking some tackles, and getting a big gain. Skidmore-Tynan in business. Then Bobcats going to punch it in off the pitch and going to get in. 2-point conversion also good. They go up 21-0. Skidmore-Tynan goes on to win this game by a final of 36-6 down there at Riviera. So Sinton and Cuero, again, last week Cuero loses a 3-touchdown lead to Rockport Fulton. This week, Sinton loses a 3-touchdown lead. Cuero scoring 21 unanswered in that one. So now you got to think Rockport Fulton, like, how is that going to factor in now? We could end up seeing, a 3-way tie. Rockport Fulton now can win the district outright if they beat Sinton down the line. So a lot to look forward to in that district. And on top of all that, we've got another first place matchup coming up. Orange Grove hosting Goliad. We've got plenty more coming up on the Blitz.